Okay, so we have an amazing cop cam today, and we even have a jingle. We have a stinger for it now.
Now, our friend Steven Reynolds sent this in.
Yes, he's been doing some great work for us.
I got to tell you, I heard this and immediately fell in love. I was standing in the kitchen. I got the email from Karl. I opened it. My wife was standing there, and even she laughed, so I know this is a winner.
Nice.
I can't wait to see Karl's cop cam. Fight with the cops for no reason. Will you please show me Karl's cop cam? Lose all your rights, ruin your life.
You picked a great song right there,
Steven.
That's how you do it.
Fucking banger. Well done, sir.
He explained to me in the email, I was like, this is Hulk Hogan's music. Like, oh, I know. You don't have to explain that to me. I know exactly what that is, sir. All right, so Sandra Doorley is, well, currently the district attorney of Monroe County, where we live, where we are right now.
RDA?
RDA.
Made a cop cam video?
She is the top law enforcement official in the land. She is the boss of all the bosses. All right, Vinny? And she was coming home the other day and was driving a little quickly, driving fast, 55 and a 35. And a Webster police officer, a suburban police officer here by her house.
I spent a lot of time in Webster.
Decided to pull her over for speeding. Started turned on the lights and started chasing after her. She did not slow down. She did not stop. She drove all the way home and drove into the garage. And that's where we pick up this cop cam footage by clip number 1.
Maybe she didn't see them.
No, she did.
And can I just say, I have not watched a second of this. All I have seen all week is the screenshot.
Oh, great.
So I'm so happy that we get to watch this now.
Yeah, we got a good breakdown today.
Great.
Sorry, I'm the DA. I was going 55 coming home from work.
55 and a 35.
I don't really care.
Okay.
So you can call Dennis.
Can you please come over here? This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is. You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay, I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free. Absolutely.
Okay. Why are you so upset at me? I'm doing my job. You just admitted to me that you were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
To leave me alone.
Now,
wow.
I know Phillips fucking Road.
Yeah.
I know Phillips Road very well.
Of course.
It is super easy to go 55 down Phillips Road.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to.
Well, let me tell you something. I've committed this infraction 100 times over.
Yeah, and you know what, Vinny? When you get pulled over, you pull over. Because you don't think you're above the law. This woman gets out of her car. She's indignant. She's like, what are you doing in my driveway? He's like, I've been following you since I caught you speeding, and you never pulled over. So she gets out her phone and calls his boss's boss. And what she's going to do right now, Vinny, is hand the phone over to the police officer. Because did you hear what she said at the end there? She's like, I can't deal with this. I'm not going to deal with this.
If she puts her assistant on the phone, I'm going to laugh really, really hard.
So check this out. She hands the phone over to the police officer. She'll be like, yep, here's your boss's boss. Next clip.
Uh-oh.
It's
Officer Christopher. Can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a traffic. This is a legal traffic stop. Do you have your ID?
No, it's in my purse. Here.
You have your purse right there.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis? This is ridiculous. Go away.
Hello, sir.
Just go away. She's like, here, you talk to him. He'll take care of all of this. Go away. I'm done talking to you. I don't need to talk to you. She thinks she's so above this police officer. The way she's treating him with zero respect. She's way too good for this traffic stop.
I have two thoughts here. If I'm the cop, I throw her phone up in the air and I shoot at it.
That'd be amazing.
That's my first thought.
That'd be fun.
My second thought is,
pull!
We watched a video a couple weeks ago. You can watch the clip on the Creep Off channel of a gentleman who drove home very, very drunk, got to his driveway, and thought that somehow that got him immunity.
Correct. You get to home base. Now you're safe.
Now I'm watching our district attorney
yes,
pull into the garage thinking that she's home safe. And I have to wonder, maybe there is something to that law.
Maybe there is. I mean, the DA should know laws, right?
I would assume.
Would think.
She couldn't just be behaving like this for no reason, could she?
All right. So she's continuing to not go along with the officer's orders. My next clip here.
Oh, boy. Can't wait.
She failed to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not She's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God.
Yep. All right. Ma'am, come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop. Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you. Would you just leave me?
953. Can you have a
leave me alone?
supervisor come to the scene?
No. Get out of my fucking house.
I don't know why. I don't know why you're acting like this towards me.
Because
You
Can
don't?
you please go to the back of the vehicle?
I'm not going to. I'm home. I was okay. 55.
I don't care if you got home. You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over.
So you know what's happening right here? Every police officer knows who the DA is, except for this guy. This is the only guy who does not recognize her, does not know who she is, didn't run her plates. As he explains, he wasn't able to run her plates because she never stopped, so we had to keep an eye on her and follow her.
Yeah,
the
this is
entire
the
way.
kind of guy who ends up on a jury. He doesn't know what's going on in the fucking world. Here you go.
But she cannot believe that he didn't immediately recognize her and go, "Oh, I'm sorry, Sandra, as you were. Have a great day. Good to see you." So that's why she can't believe that this is happening right now. She's like, "I just called your boss's boss. What are you doing? Why are we still having this conversation? You got to get the fuck out of here. I'm above the law." Is basically what's happening.
Now, if you're in this situation and you're her, you're louder, right? Like you're,
well,
get the fuck out of my garage.
Yeah.
Get!
The last thing I would do, knowing that this is being recorded, is act like this. Because honestly, I was listening to another show talking about this that was hosted by some police officers, and they're like, we are able to let things go all the time if you just treat us respectfully and cordially. We'll oftentimes just go, all right, it's a warning. Have a great day. She would have easily gotten out of this. She's just like, I know, I was going a little fast. Bad day today at work. My bad.
I was thinking about this horrible murder case that I'm dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And this poor officer is what they deal with. And I was trying to get home because frankly, I'm just exhausted from doing the people's work.
Well, that's what she says, but not with that attitude.
Oh,
Check out this next clip where she shows her badge.
her what?
Her badge.
Oh, her badge. Okay.
It's you two.
I just don't understand the hostility towards me. I'm doing my job.
You're being an asshole.
How am I being an asshole?
I am the DA of Monroe County.
I understand
Yes,
that, but
I'm
that doesn't
coming
give
home
you
from
a right
work,
to
and
go
I was
55 and a 35. And you even admitted to me that you went 50. I
don't
understand
really
that,
care.
ma'am.
I don't really
understand that.
So what she's doing right now, Vinny, and this is going to be a big problem for Monroe County.
What she's doing is the Kevin Meaney defense.
I don't care.
Not quite.
I don't care.
No,
My
what
jokes
she-
don't go over. I don't care. Everybody.
Now, what she's doing right now, which is really stupid of her, she's an idiot. She's exposing corruption. She's on camera going, "You can't arrest me. I'm your boss's boss." That, you know how this works. What are you, an idiot? Here's my badge. Get the fuck out of here. Which is not how the law is supposed to work, is it, Vinny?
Well, unless, from what I understand, she has complete immunity if she was doing her official job duties, like driving home from work.
Nope.
So,
Nope.
I
Not
think
the
that's how it works.
case.
I read
Not the
that the other
case at
day.
all. This is let's check out the next clip. So
okay.
you just heard her call this guy an asshole. This guy's being nothing but polite. He seems scared.
And
He's like, I pulled over the wrong person. What
he's
the fuck?
called for a supervisor. He's not getting You know how many people would already be in cuffs?
Oh, she
He would
should
have
be in
walked
cuffs.
into the kitchen and dragged her out by the hair.
Correct. He should have ran in after her and tackled her. She's lucky he didn't come up with a gun out.
Taser.
Yes, taser, because she drove into her garage. She's avoiding the police. Like, he doesn't know what the fuck's going
Dude,
on.
the fact that she went in the house, she could have come out with a gun. She could have come out with a knife. She could have come
Correct.
out with any type of weapon. He would have.
Yeah, honestly, this officer's not doing his job very well. He's being way too lenient with this raging "see you next Tuesday." So my next clip here, number 5, this person is an asshole.
Okay.
Give me a traffic ticket, that's fine. I'm the one who prosecutes it, okay? Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead.
And again, exposing corruption. Write me a ticket. I'm the one who prosecutes it. I will throw it out. Well, then why didn't you just fucking pull over? If it's so easy for you, like, why are you making a stink right now? If you get a ticket, you can just throw it out. But again, exposing corruption, not a good move on her part.
That's the most amazing part to me right now. Nothing shocks me more than hearing that.
Yeah.
Like, her attitude doesn't shock me as much as hearing I could prosecute it.
Yeah, write me a ticket. Guess who's going to pay it? Nobody. It's what she's saying. All right. So yeah, this continues my next clip here.
Oh, I wonder if she's had a bad day.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. You know what I've been dealing with all day? 3 murders in the city. And do you think I really care if I was going 20 miles over the speed limit?
I'm just doing my
I would
job.
get in front of
If you pulled over when you saw my lights, which obviously you did.
I thought you were going somewhere else because I thought no one would ever pull a black SUV if you ran my plates.
I didn't
Find
run
out.
your plate. I just called your plate out. And then I'm following you because you're not stopping. So I had to take the air from dispatch.
Just please.
She had a bad day, Vinny. There were murders in the city. She's more important than him. Why is
Hey.
he bothering her?
Hey, District Attorney Doorley, how about you find the fucking Kia? How about you find the fucking Hyundai?
No shit.
How about you fucking actually get somebody fucking convicted?
Yeah, how about those Kia boys who continue just stealing cars and robbing ATMs?
How about you solve a fucking problem instead of acting like oh man.
Vinny, I will tell you, my buddy who works at Wegmans in security over there,
Yeah.
he bounces around to a lot of different stores.
Mhm.
It is the same repeat offenders over and over and over again who go in there, steal thousands of dollars worth of merchandise, and then they're let go and they're right back in the another store in another town the next day. So great job, Sandra Doorley.
Yeah,
You're fucking killing it.
So how long before she resigns? Are we there yet?
Well, we're not there yet. So my clip number 7, this cop is now groveling. This is insane right here.
man.
At the end of the day, I was just making a traffic stop, doing my job, what I was supposed to do.
Well, fine. Thank you.
Okay? So now supervisor's on his way, and then
Who's
we'll
the
go
which
from there.
supervisor's coming out here?
Huh?
Who?
Sergeant Johnson. I understand you had it. Like, I get it. We all have bad days at work.
And I'm going to go in the house. Seriously, this is ridiculous.
No, this is a traffic stop, and you, out of everyone, should know that if there's a legal traffic stop, which I have the right to detain you until this is done.
Then just write me the fucking ticket. I
Wow.
really don't care.
Okay. Well, then just hang out at the back of the car.
Because I'm the one that's going to prosecute myself. You know what I'll do with the ticket?
Wow. Just blatant corruption going on. She's laughing about it. She's like
Thanks,
an evil
Sandra.
villain.
Thanks, Sandra. I mean, you just lost your job. Whether or not you resign or not, you're going to get
yeah.
voted out. You're done.
I know. I appreciate Sandra for exposing who she really is as just a corrupt asshole. Also, you notice how there's other officers there? So the neighbors are all coming out. They're all watching this. Like, what the fuck's going on over at Doorley's house? What is she up to over there? All right. So
Look,
now
she brought her work home with her.
So now his boss shows up. You know, she'd called him. So now he's got to come, and she thinks that he's going to bail her out and reprimand this police officer. The problem is she forgets there's a thing that's on all the police officers now. It's called a camera and a microphone. So back in the day, this is what would have happened. Supervisor shows up, goes, "You got a week suspension, buddy. You can't be pulling over the DA." But now it's being recorded and it's getting out in the public. So now they have to play it a little bit differently. And check this out. Look at this conversation with his boss. Like, neither of them want to call out what's really going on here. They're both very scared to be being filmed and recorded.
So I attempted to stop her on Phillips Road.
Yeah.
Going 55 and a 35.
Yeah.
Didn't see the plate. I was just keeping an eye on the vehicle because she wasn't stopping. Drove all the way here, pulled into her garage, got out, was just being aggressive towards me for no reason. I was being respectful. Telling her this is a legal traffic stop. Come to the back of the vehicle. No. Then she called chief. Then that's why I requested supervisor.
Okay.
And now she wanted to go inside. Told her no, you can't go inside. And this is where we're at. So
Notice what he said there. I didn't see the plate. I didn't run the plate. That's total corruption right there. It's like, I know I shouldn't have pulled her over for speeding. I didn't realize I fucked up. That person's above the law. I messed up.
Now I
That's
want to see
crazy.
what the supervisor says.
Yeah. So check this
Because
out.
now the supervisor is the one who, this guy's like, oh shit, dude, I didn't mean to.
Yep. So
Oh.
check out the clip number 9, because I bumped the audio on this because now he's whispering at this police officer's whispering at this point.
Oh no shit. Okay.
like I don't care just writing her the speeding ticket and being done with it, but technically it's a arrestable offense if she didn't stop.
Technically, it's an arrestable
Of course
offense.
it is.
Of course, she should be in handcuffs. She should be detained. The fact that she didn't go back to the back of the car like he asked, handcuffs. All right, well, then you're coming in my cruiser. Handcuffs, let's go. Let's talk about this. That's how you would treat anyone else who's acting like this. And now he's whispering, I mean, I guess I can write her a ticket. Just so you know, I could arrest her for doing this, but this is clip number 10, more of this corruption unfolding.
She came home. She failed to stop. I mean, it's a arrestable offense. I'm not trying to arrest the DA of the county, but also I don't want to not do my job and not at least write her something.
It's coming right at us.
And I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to.
I'll at least write her the freaking going 55 and a 20.
Get the fuck
At the end of the day, I got
here.
discretion whether or not.
No, I get it. I understand.
So
None of these police officers want anything to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that?
Is that what you're gonna do? Okay.
Okay. Listen, I can't tell you what to do. It's your stop. If you want to do that, whatever. So this is my last clip, and then I have some further analysis and videos to watch. But this is him handing her the speeding ticket. And this fucking attitude that Sandra Doorley has, incredible.
Let me ask, does she roll it up and wipe her ass with it?
Might as well have. Might as well have.
All right.
all right, ma'am. So I'm issuing you speed in zone 55 and a 35.
That's fine. I'll take care of it since I'll be prosecuting myself.
Okay. At the end of the day, if you see my lights and sirens behind you, and obviously they're going off, just pull over. We can have a conversation and be on our way. I kept my eye on your vehicle. I'm not going to check my computer to see what plate it is if a vehicle is not stopping for me. I want to keep my eyes on that vehicle for my safety, so I make it home at the end of the day. Okay?
I apologize, but
I'm sorry that you had a bad day.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry it went this way, but
What are you
I
sorry
respect
for?
what you
Shut
do.
up.
Have a good day, man.
Groveling, more groveling. He's like, I had to write you a ticket. I'm sorry. Just got to make this look a little bit credible. I know you're just going to throw it out anyway. So before I get to my conversation with my friend who's just left the RPD and knows Sandra Doorley very well for the last 25 years, I want to play. Remember my buddy, Dr. Todd Grande, who does some amazing analysis, a psychologist who explains narcissistic personality disorder.
I believe you're slowly becoming a protege of his.
I believe so as well, because he breaks this video down, and I'm not going to play his whole video. You can look it up if you want to, but at the very end, he just kind of breaks down what he's seeing, the personality of Sandra here.
Even if the officer decided to write the ticket anyway, Sandra had any number of ways to make it disappear. As she pointed out, she was the one who prosecuted these offenses. The reason Sandra didn't pull over was because she wanted to make a scene. This was her chance to take a stand against this disgusting officer. After all, she was the DA. Sandra was going to make this officer pay for his brazen attempt to fairly apply the law. When Cameron gave Sandra orders, she refused to comply. There was no way she was going to give in. Her intent was to force Cameron to look weak and submissive, which is exactly what happened. She was daring him to act, but he would not act. Through her behavior, Sandra clearly communicated several beliefs, including she was above the law, the police were a nuisance to her, she had the right to speed, and she was better than some cop assigned to traffic duty. After all, she handled murder cases. The most important message that she communicated from her perspective was this: she was better than the police officer to such a degree she could even demonstrate her superiority on his body camera. She wanted this episode to be memorialized to embarrass the officer, but ultimately her plan backfired.
Yep.
The officer may have come across in the body camera video as frightened, passive, hypocritical, and ineffective, but Sandra appeared to be arrogant, grandiose, callous, dominant, vindictive, petty, condescending, fearless, incompetent, and irresponsible. In addition, she had a massive sense of entitlement. Now moving to my final thoughts. Sandra Doorley inadvertently exposed an unfair, informal policy of the police.
Yes.
This was like a sting operation, except unintentional. She did not mean to call out potential corruption, but that is what she ended up doing. Any investigation into her behavior would be incomplete without looking at the larger picture. Why was Sandra so confident in her belief that she would not be given a ticket? That is the question that an investigation needs to answer.
Brilliant. Well said, my friend. Because this goes beyond just her thinking that she's above the law. and was put off that she had to waste 20 minutes of her time with this nonsense.
What I find interesting is that she works with this every single day,
Mhm.
looks at body cam footage every single day.
Yep.
How did she make the conscious choice, Dr. Grande? I know that you're saying that it was because she wanted to make a point.
Yep.
But did that her wanting and having to make that point outright all of the common sense in her fucking brain? And if so, is this person fit to have their job?
I'm glad you said that. Common sense is a great word to use here. She showed zero common sense. I don't think there's any way in hell. No, she's come out and apologized, obviously. I don't think there's any way in hell she gets to keep her job. And they really do need to investigate corruption within all of law enforcement in Monroe County, because this just proves where things are at. Now, as I said, I reached out to my buddy who's known Sandra, RPD, Rochester Police Department, knows Sandra for the last 25 years. And he wrote, she is mental. This is not a one and done. This is how she acted for the past 25 plus years that I've known her. This video was not a shock to me or any of the guys that I work with. She treats her office staff in closed door meetings exactly the way she treated this cop. She's the highest turnover in her office than any other DA in the history of Monroe County. And she just got exposed. Sandra,
you're in the hall of shame.
You're about to lose your job,
man.
Sandra, wow.
Rob Wolchek, come and do a one-off in Rochester.
Yeah, I would love to see him react to this. But so yeah, that's been making the news. I mean, that happened right here in Monroe County, but I've seen it all over the place. My buddy Drew Lane was messaging me about it. It's obviously Dr. Todd Grande is commenting on it. This is a kind of a big deal.
Dude, this city's reputation is sinking faster than the corpses in the drinking water.
I don't want to be Syracuse. What's going on over here?
Oh,
God, it's terrible.
Man. Speaking of which, wait to hear this. McBride nailed it.
The Creep Off voicemail segment is brought to you by the city of Syracuse. We may be a rotting hellscape of a metropolis, but at least our DA drives the speed limit. See you in Syracuse.
Or maybe the police just run the plates before they turn on the sirens. I don't know.
Oh, man.